Okay, so let me say this too. See me looking out this window, standing here looking out this window. But just got up. I'm gonna definitely say something and say it because it matters to me. This is my own stuff. This is Black History Month. Okay, Black History Month, in my opinion, could be very well this. Talking about history, a fight. Black History Month is to let you know that this is no and motherfucking notice. To talk about what really is happening. This is not the end. This is not something that is going to be motherfucking settled on. Okay? Straight up. Black history? Because I'm sitting here, I'm like, no, Black history. The fuck? No. But to talk about things that once were and that are legitimate, that people want to come and try to say, well, they did it or whatever. Like, no, I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. You're not. So I'm making sure you know I don't have to be Black history. I am a Black person and I'm here. But if anything from history, from the past or whatever about me is mine. And I'm going to make sure. And so Black History Month is pure litigation as well. It's to let you know that I have been working through this thing for long since. And I do not plan on stopping. And I do not plan to constantly allow the force of illiteracy and incompetence and identity thievery or whatever. First of all, I didn't ask for shit from you. Not your help, not your boat ride, or none of that shit. I'm not in no motherfucking boat with nobody. I'm right here, standing, okay? On land, indoors, looking outdoors, whatever this, all this shit is outside to me. Straight up. And so when I look at my situation, I let it be known. Don't take advantage of Black History Month. It ain't just a motherfucking fork in the road. And I'm not about to sit up here and let people pretend and discredit and discount it. I ain't get short on shit. Because why? February 28, 29 days? Black History Month is litigation too. It's to let you know that I'm searching through all my stuff and I have a right to without you interrupting me. To find what is mine and what matters and what's count and to put it in its proper place, in its proper perspective and get any debt out of it and from it and to it and because of it. And so many others are looking for their months as well. But Black History Month is mine. And I'm not about to play with February at all. I'm not playing with June. I'm not playing with any of it. So This is know the motherfucking notice. This is my Black History Month message. I am Jasmine Renee Davis, and this is not all of it. But I see it for what it is, and this is the truth. And people need to keep it real and tell what's happening. I have a right to survey or do whatever I want and do whatever I want. This is a law. And I'm not going to keep dealing with the constant frustration and things that they want to put on me. I'm happy. I am well. I'm growing. It is what it is. I have situations. What the fuck? Black History Month, though. Black History Month. Exactly right. And I send that. I'm not messing around. Black History Month is a time and it's confirmed. And I know that. And I'm going to continue to prove that. And I'm going to make it make sense. And I'm going to put definition to it. Black History Month is a time of great search, debate, litigation, literacy, enrichment, heritage, nutrition, wealth, gain, growth, development, claim, debt. It's a movement. Not having to be human or any of that. But just to be able to say, I am doing something and I have did something and I am claiming and I am here to just stand up and rightfully live my life. I have made things matter and I have made things make sense for so long. This is not a discount. This is not some kind of celebration. This is serious and it is business. But it's personal. Straight up. And I'm not going to sit up here and play these games with these people about my life, about Black History, about Black History Month, about any of it. Because I am here today. My Black is current. My Black is right now. My Black is yesterday. My Black is tomorrow. And my Black is today. I'm continuing. And the struggle is all mine. And I mean this. I am not playing. I'm not going to continue to have to engage in whatever the situation is. And I have my own. And you know what? If no other day that I can do it other than Black History Month, then I'm going to let you know. All of these 28, 29 days of February every year. And I have said, they have settled for something. But you know what? It ain't just motherfucking settlement. It ain't no goddamn settlement. This is litigation. And I declare right motherfucking now. And it already has been declared. And this is why they put them little books in the section and things. They are not going to continue to sample size and miniaturize my motherfucking Black History Month. Ever. Anywhere. This shit is motherfucking real. It's valid. And it is apparently, and it is obvious. It is long past since overdue And it is right here, right now, today, and forever, goddamn more. If people don't put that shit out right now, they are breaking the law. This is Black History Month. I am making this shit make sense. You are not going to forge whatever the fuck you want to forge and identity thief the shit out of me and expect me to buy into your shit or whatever it is that you have going on, and I can't find out anything about myself. I want to know about me. I'm coming to claim what's mine, and I'm going to let it be known. You let these motherfuckers out here know the truth. I don't have to have people constantly, every time I walk through the door, they motherfucking getting cash signs up in their motherfucking eyes and doing all kinds of stuff and trying to make something off of me and then telling me I have nothing, I did nothing, I never was shit, never can be shit, and never whatever. No, because of me. Black people have always been in a leading situation from the beginning of time, whenever that was. And for me to say stuff like that out of my mouth proves that more has to be known. And I am confident, but there is more of a confidence that I don't have to dwell in constant insecurity and damage because of others want to feel comfortable. It ain't about you or what you want to feel. You make yourself feel whatever because of what you put into perspective. The way you look at things or the way you look at things. I am seeing it for myself. I am making it make sense. I'm going to constantly know who I am, and I'm going to know about others around me, and I'm going to know about other things, because you are not going to constantly sit up here and do things like mass incarceration, the school to prison pipeline, genocide, hate crimes, hanging, lynching, all kinds of abuse, and name it, mental motherfucking health. And separate people, and then you want to still act like I am not even a full person. Me as a black person, the only persons that you say is not a full human being. I'm not playing around with Black History Month. I am not threatening anyone. This is a promise, and it's a demand. Please, I'm not playing. I'm not joking. I'm not going to stand it any longer for anyone to come up to me and try to belittle me. I have a lot happening. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis, and that means something to me. So I'm planning to keep on keeping on. But when someone thinks about Black history, remember I said it, and it is true, and make it make sense. Jasmine Renee Davis. This is a month of litigation. This is a month of suing. This is a month of pursuing, of investigation, of learning, of enrichment, of literacy, of heritage, of independence. Of doing all that and all these things that people want to say and all that or whatever. I don't have to be a slave, but those books and those things needs to be read through as well. The Emancipation Proclamation and all these things have yet to be decoded and proven, and now it's a national day, a federal holiday, even greater. I am growing, and I'm not here to play around and constantly have someone to blind me and shrink me and starve me and then try to consume me. I want myself. This is note and this is notice. So I have more stuff to do, but when I look around here and this library and all of these books and all of these things, whatever the situation is, I'm not bothered by it because I have my own. But I can walk in any place that I find that I can walk in. I don't need to be intrusive. I don't need to press my way around. And I can't miss seeing a white person somewhere. But that does not take away from me being black and happy to be black. I don't have an insecurity and I'm not lacking. But also people say that because they know how much is stolen and how much is taken and how much is lost and how much is not known and how much is being written as not remembered. I'm not allowing anybody to sit there and put me into a dream world in a hibernation through some kind of means of mass incarceration. And some of my brain or my body is trying to fight to breathe. And then I have to continue and do all the things that I have to do and then not go through it. I'm going to learn how to make my way through any of these prisons or prisms or whatever the situation is. All of this stuff has its place. And I began today otherwise to talk about intelligence and things like that. Oh, it ain't who created intelligence. So then when I think about it, I say, I have to have my own Black History Month. I get to learn. And as I'm walking here, I'm confident just like this. Doing what I have to do, walking, strides. I'm so serious because this is what's real. This is the truth. And when people steady try to keep information from me and constantly want to trap me away and do all kinds of different things, they ain't forgot about shit. And they ain't gonna make me forget about who I am. I'm not comparable, and I'm not comparing myself to them. I don't want to be anybody but myself. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis, but I have to speak up for myself. Too many people are killing and doing all kinds of things and make it seem like Black people can't even be a full person to this day. Black History Month is very important. People are talking about all kinds of things like diversity, equality, inclusion. I don't have to integrate with anyone. I don't have to segregate. But these are things that are important, that are constantly growing. Equity, diversity, equity, and inclusion. I want what's mine. I'm not going to play around with it. These things need to be discussed and had, and people need to put in some effort. But so many people ducking and dodging so that they can make it for a plan of their own. But it's going to come a time that is called Black History Month when people don't have to be together to know that this stuff exists. I'm not playing around. And I have to be better to not put myself in a situation that is going to be stupid for the sake of anybody else. Because I'm going to keep it real. Any or whoever in Black history, they can't do a damn thing for me right now today. All I can do is continue to live. But I appreciate the many ways that has traveled, the many ways that it has been from, and the many ways that it's going. And I appreciate what I am doing. Because I am out here. I have so much that I am working through in all different kinds of fields. Right now, in and out of course, they have did a classic bait and switch trying to steal my son, try to chapter 51 me, all kinds of stuff. And I say, if I know more about Black history and the same things, I can look a little smarter and a little harder at the situation and not allow it to continue to happen. And therefore, I don't have to keep living in yesterday. I can finally catch up to today and make some things happen, but it ain't stopped. Because way over here in United States of America, there is a serious problem. But black people are continually leading and inventing and engineering and creating. And being entrepreneurs and all kinds of things. And you know what? I don't have to be a sellout. I don't have to be anything but who I am. And so when I look at this Black History Month, what does it really mean to me? I'm right here right now. I am right here right now. So what do I give for myself? I have to constantly, we shall overcome. Hope for tomorrow. Felt in the days when hope unborn had died. Motherfuckers sit there and crush people generations before they even have them. They have a plan for other people's children before people even are born themselves. Before they are even conceived, they have something for the unconceived. And then they don't want me to have anything to pass along. Everything that I have that I work for is supposed to be given to them. So yes, Black History Month is important because it's mine. This stuff is mine, and I'm gonna make sure you know that. So I'm keeping it real with myself. These people keep wanting to say my name and all that stuff without permission, keep on trying to do all this different stuff. And yes, it's a time and a place for that. But you gonna have to know, I am Jasmine Renee Davis. And there are other people who are who they are. But I'm speaking for myself today. Today. I want today. So Black History Month ain't where it stops. And I'm coming for more. So for eventually, I'm going to have to get through Black History Month to get to some other stuff. And so when people talk about they want the 40 acres of a mule reparations, I don't know about it. Because it's way more than that. And I'm going to have to afford the taxes. And so I'm going to have to learn why they want to say that I can't make a law or I can't learn the law. What the fuck law? What law? Because I didn't come here and I was not born to bother anyone. I was born to live. And so I am not anybody's job or anybody's concern. I am myself. And I like who I am, and I plan to live. I am 38 years of infinity. Born June 12, 1986. To my parents, people that are of themselves as well. To a home that was owned, that was not given. And that was taken, and this just all kinds of misappropriation, and that ain't it, and that ain't on, and I don't have to worry about that at all. Within a shadow of a doubt, there is a black face. I am Jasmine Renee Davis, and I'm not going to keep giving everything that I have to someone else, and I'm not going to keep owing people. There are debts, and so Black History Month is for that reason. So there is more that needs to be opened, built, created, structured, maintained, kept independently. So there's a lot, and this is not all that's coming from me. I'm going to keep on keeping on because I have to. Black History Month is important to me. And, if anybody has any questions or any concerns or anything like that, I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. My email address is JASMINE_RENEEDAVIS@outlook.com. And I'm trying to gain more and more stability and other things so that I can just continue to say, I can be myself. I don't have to worry about what others have for me. I can do something. And what is better? I am not sick. I do not have to be sick. I do not have to worry about the plague and the disease of high blood pressure and the abuse when people try to make people believe all of those things. Whoever can be all shapes, sizes, all kinds of things, heights, and just eat different things and all have the same blood pressure. I'm not going to keep walking into these doors and expecting a different result and expecting this is what I have to do or any of that. I'm not going to worry about calories and having less calories because calories mean energy. And I'm not going to sit here and be on a thin line between life and death so somebody can push me and pull me wherever, because that is what they have been saying black people are good for. To believe anything because of desperation. And I have great confidence in so much. So Black History Month is also to show you who you can be and who and what. And look at yourself where you are now. You can choose. Who do you want to believe? Do you want to believe yourself? And so I said, I want to believe myself. I don't have to believe those people who don't care and ain't doing shit. They're not doing anything for me. Or do I look at these black people and what's up? How come it's not being recognized more? There's more to it. There's more to read into this. And so that's why these things are called into perspective, into place. And a lot of people are not going to interpret it the proper way because of mass incarceration and black illiteracy and all kind of dumbing down. I want to cover it all, but I don't know enough about it, and I don't know how to sometimes. I have my own areas of improvement. I am growing, and I have my strength. I believe in myself. I know I'm not going to believe in what somebody else want me to believe. I'm not doing a motherfucking thing in somebody else's name in the same name everybody else do it in just to say what the fuck. No. And all these people trying to be my master and all these different things, but never show their face, never show up. Because you know why? I'm the boss. I'm in charge. And when I know that, I can show that and I can believe it. And I never, ever have to die. It's time to wake up. It's time to believe. And it's time for me to come together of my own and grow and to be a full person. No, I don't have to eat all kind of messed up foods and agree to all those things to harm and all of the messed up chemicals and things interfering with what could be real chemicals within me. The artificial things that come and do all kinds of different things. Fake stuff, rather. I can define things the way I look at it. And I'm not going to keep on letting people tell me that I have to lose and die before I win. Because that's not the way it's supposed to be read. And I'm not going to allow anybody to constantly make me livestock. To constantly have me to believe in something and to deny myself constantly. And to be what they want me to believe and only eat a portion and be a portion because they believe I'm not a whole person. And because of many of me make one of me. No, I am one person and I want my portion. Life is my portion. And more than just life. I'm not playing around. I am myself, and I'm be careful what goes in me and comes out of me, and I have so much talent, and I am not just this, I'm not an adult, I'm growing, I'm not full grown, I am not done. I ain't got no last word. I ain't gonna have nobody tell me what's my last something. No. I'm keep on keeping on. I am continuing. I'm not even there. People want to know all this different stuff about me or whatever. You know what? Nah. I got too much stuff that I'm doing. And now here I am in Black History Month. I'm going to keep on keeping on. And so I said what I said. And I mean what I said. And it is what it is. So that's that for now. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis. I plan to come on more. This message is a live broadcast. It is to be known. I want people to know what I'm saying. I want people to hear where I'm coming from, please. So I am also uploading this to YouTube and other places. But I am Jasmine Renee Davis, JASMINE RENEE My date of birth is June 12, 1986. I have all kinds of things happening. I got stuff in criminal court, juvenile court, municipal court. I mean, I see what they do with fake cases. I'm learning so much just with my own life. And then the luxury of Black History Month. I appreciate this. I am happy. I enjoy myself. I am glad to be alive. I am enthusiastic about every embrace from every part of me, how I open my eyes, and I'm continuing to grow. I don't need to make up myself to look healthy in a place in time where no goddamn well that it is a state of war. In places where there are no grocery stores anywhere near or any healthy food whatsoever, and dry land. All kinds of dry. I'm not dry. I'm not going to pretend and look the part for false advertising or any of that. I'm going to constantly be deep within myself, coming out and growing and being just who I am. I define me. And I'm sitting here, and this comes from me sitting here looking at Black History Month. Please. I am someone, and I am real. I know about existing. I know about constantly creating. It's not over. So when I talk about Black History Month, even though those 28 and 28 nines are Black, 28 and 28, 28 and 29 days are Black History Month, that's not going to be my whole day. But it is going to be a full motherfucking day and a full night and another one to come for each and every 28 and 29 days. I am not quitting on myself, but I do not have to constantly carry things that do not have any real truth. I do not have to carry anything fake with me. And I don't have to look like somebody because and I don't have to be down or heartbroken. I'm not. And I don't have to keep accepting the poison that people give me and to prevent me from looking at myself through proper ways. There are telescopes. There's all kinds of things to see in the distance, but I don't have to strap it to me everywhere I go and be insecure when I see what's real. I need to find the truth and the power that is in me so I can know this is how I have to go. I would like to measure and count and know how to count and know how to read and know how to write and know how to do all these things. So I do not have to constantly adapt to things that are not meant for me to have a real life, actually. But how about I start looking at some of those things that were created? And I can find those things any day, not just through Black History Month. But where I can bring it to task where people would say, well, you didn't make an appointment to come. I didn't know. Well, now you know. This is Black History Month. A lot of these documents have been classified and all these different things, but not everything is. So I can look at it and say, you know what? I don't have to wear and dress and do all this stuff. Actually, I can create all kinds of other things, like an airplane. Or, I can grow some kind of tree and I can formulate it and I can come up with some kind of chemistry. I can build myself. I can make something. I don't even know. But I'm here today to say, there's more of me. I have more to say. I have more to be. And I'm doing something. I know what I'm doing. And I know that I'm growing. And I'm going to keep doing it. I don't know exactly where everything is going or what it is about, but I know that I have to figure out. And not everything that is bad is bad. Not everything is good is good. And not every open door is an open door, please. But there are such things that are really rainbows. And the real stars that really shine, like the sun and the moon. And when I look at how slavery, where they had the civil wars and they fought and they want to do and go from one extreme to the next, from one form of slavery to another form of slavery, where now they say this is the physical, they're too strong. So then they want to tear it down in the north, and it's psychological warfare. That is a name, and I'm not interested in anyone else's opinion. Someone's opinion is not law, and I'm not going to constantly let those people to force me and bully me and abuse me and be themselves to me in any way that they believe, that they want to believe or whatever. I'm going to stand up for myself. And a lot of times it's so much entrapment and set up for failure, people don't make it. So I'm going to make every choice, and I'm going to make my next move my motherfucking next move. I'm out here. And I'm alive. What Black History Month means to me. Jasmine Renee Davis. I'm here and I'm going to come and make more video. And I ain't dropping the mic. I got this. And some. This is real. I'm Jasmine Renee Davis.